Alright guys, we're going to do a cooking video. What I'm going to be cooking today, I'm going to be cooking up a squirrel. I got this, it's basically in half. It's a young gray squirrel. I didn't do a whole lot of squirrel hunting this year, but I did manage to get one. So I'm going to try this recipe. Now I've seen different variations of it. I'm going to kind of put my own little twist on it. Never tried it like this before. I have, other recipes I've done in the past. So we're going to try something different with this one. So the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to cut all the meat off the bones. Basically, if you can imagine, this is a miniature deer and you're just boning out all the meat off the deer. That's what I'm going to be doing with this. So that's what we're going to do right now. Alright guys, this is what we got left. So I got as much meat as I could off the bones, and let me tell you, that was a little bit of a hassle. That took me a good half hour. So this is what we got as far as meat. One thing I wanted to mention, some of you guys already know this, when you clean a squirrel, underneath the armpits, they have scent glands. Now, I couldn't show that on this, because I already removed the scent glands when I got the squirrel. This thing's been in the freezer for a while. So I got the meat off the bones. The next step, what we're going to do is I'm going to try to tenderize the meat just a little bit. So let me show you what I'm going to do. Alright, so you could use different things for this. I don't have a tenderizing hammer. I'm just going to use a spatula. But what I do is just lay it out here and pound it. When I get this, I know this is a young squirrel. They're usually not too bad, but if you get an old squirrel like a fox squirrel, those buggers are tough, let me tell you. Be honest with you, I don't know if I'll ever do another one like this, cutting all the meat off the bones, because it is not very easy. I'm going to go across this way. I'm just going to chop that up real good to help break up those pieces of muscle. We'll do this for a little bit and I'll show you what my next step is. Alright, we got that chopped up a little bit. Next step is we're going to put it in a Tupperware container. And we're going to add one of my favorite ingredients, Italian dressing. Alright, we'll put the lid on it. I'm going to leave that marinate for an hour or so, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, the next step is we had this burner on for a little bit. We're going to start adding pieces of squirrel meat to it. I was thinking about rolling this in flour first, but I think we're just going to try this first. I've never tried this before. I know I put Italian dressing on a lot of stuff. I'm sure that Italian dressing, I shouldn't have to grease the skillet. We'll find out. So basically all we're going to do is just brown this in the skillet and see what it tastes like. Trying to do this with my left hand, it's not very easy. And the other thing we're going to do on this other burner, I always buy these instant potatoes. There's different flavors to them. So we're going to boil some water All it is 2 cups of water. Once it comes to a boil, you dump these potatoes in, stir it up, and you're ready. I can say one thing, it smells pretty good. We got our potatoes ready. As soon as that water starts boiling, we'll dump those in. Alright, we got the water boiling over here. Shut the burner off. Dump in the potatoes. Stir them up. Just set them off to the side there for a little bit. I think we're getting close to being done right about now. Just let that simmer just a little bit more and we'll see what it's like. Alright, let's turn off the burner. And get me a plate. Alright, we got our marinated squirrel. Let's see what it's like. We'll say one thing, it's not as tender as I thought it would be. It's not tender at all, I'll be honest with you. But I'm actually surprised, it tastes pretty good. It's not overly strong. I thought with all the Italian dressing it'd be a little bit strong flavor, but it's not. It's about the same texture as squirrel when you make it any other way. That's, you know, pretty much the same. But it turned out pretty good. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. I'll see you on the next one.